Good evening. Qantas, desperate for some clean air, has flown straight into more turbulence. The High Court today ruling the sacking of 1,700 workers during the pandemic was in fact illegal. The airline is now facing a mammoth compensation bill and penalties. The union demanding the board be sacked and bonuses be cancelled.
Fighting to the very end. Former Qantas workers leave the High Court triumphant.
All you Qantas workers at home, we beat them. Go and enjoy it.
Don Dixon was one of the almost 1,700 staff members outsourced mid-pandemic after, in his case, 2 decades of loyal service.
To the corporate people of Australia, I think the gravy train's pulled into the station. It's time to get off. The corporate governance in this country needs an absolute overhaul.
The Flying Kangaroo has lost a bid to overturn previous findings that it illegally sacked its ground handling workforce, in part to avoid industrial action in upcoming enterprise bargaining.
There are serious consequences that should flow from this. Richard Goyder and the board should go.
Former workers say they've already been suffering the consequences.
A lot of us have struggled to gain other employment. There's been relationship breakdowns, people that have had to sell their houses.
I say to the workers who are illegally sacked, you did nothing wrong. Qantas broke the law.
While Qantas does not have to reinstate staff, the company is now facing claims for compensation and likely substantial penalties still to be determined by a court. The new CEO, Vanessa Hudson, is being urged to not drag out that process.
Having also been called on for a public apology, Qantas has offered this. We deeply regret the personal impact the outsourcing decision had on all those affected, and we sincerely apologise for that.
And I implore them now to come back and to engage with the staff that are still there to try and get them back into a community and get Qantas back to a great airline that it once was.
Late this afternoon, Qantas added it will be reaching out to union officials in a bid to reach a settlement for those involved as soon as possible. Alice Hogg for 10 News First.